Hey everybody, so I've had a pretty eventful, or COVID eventful, few days. Just last night, I gave a masterclass for the wonderful students of the San Francisco Conservatory of Music, which was amazing. It was great to be in San Francisco for the night, working with some really fantastic students, so that was a lot of fun. And then today, I left the building and went further than the gym. I actually went back to the Mann Center, and at the Mann Center we're doing some interviews for the Philadelphia Orchestra as we prepare to launch our virtual season, which we will be doing this year, and I look forward to sharing what that is like and that process and all the precautions the orchestra is doing to make sure everyone is safe on stage so that we can continue to bring music to you, our audience, which is really exciting. So for those of you who think the Mann Center sounds familiar, well, it should sound familiar because if you've seen any of the previous vlogs that I've done, the Mann Center was where we actually gave our very first performance as an orchestra since the pandemic began. Now, it was a virtual performance, we were socially distanced, and the performance will be aired at a later date. But for now, I'm gonna go back down to my colleague who's being interviewed, and Jim Cotter and his crew, and check it out, and I think I'm up soon. So I'm at the top of the hill, and I'm gonna walk back down the hill to where the interviews are taking place, because I think my colleague is almost finished. And so one of my friends there I saw was Jim Cotter. Jim Cotter is of Articulate, and he's the founder of Articulate, which is a beautiful series that explores how creative thinkers help shape our understanding of the world. I did an interview with Jim back in 2017, where he talked about me and my bodybuilding. He did a wonderful tribute to Norma, Norma who's right behind me. Did another interview with my mom and being in Savannah. These are all on YouTube, and you can find those interviews with myself and Jim Cotter, along with a whole myriad, a whole sea of wonderful interviews with interesting people and creative thinkers. So please check that out, Jim Cotter, really, really fantastic. The other person who was there was Ashley Burke. Ashley Burke is the Vice President of Communications for the Philadelphia Orchestra. She's all about the messaging and what's going out about the organization, and it was really great to see her there. She's a great spirit always, and is a great ambassador for making sure that the Philadelphia Orchestra always has his best foot forward out in the public eye, so which is great. She's fantastic, so it was really great to see her. She was making sure everything was running smoothly for myself and my dear friend Yumi, who was also there. Yumi was interviewed first, and all of this is just for our launch of our virtual season, and these are just interviews that will take place in between pieces. And then after Yumi was interviewed, I was interviewed. I was a little sweaty, so they had to put like, what do they call it? Like they had to put, was it like de-shine on my head? I mean, yeah, it's bald and the sun on it and sweat. It wasn't there. So anyway, they got some B-roll footage of Yumi walking downstairs, and then I got B-roll footage of myself walking downstairs, and very exciting day, y'all. This is very exciting stuff.
Sorry you can't zoom with that bad boy.
Oh, I got it to zoom.
No.
You don't know how?
No.
There's a lock.
Get the crap out of here.
Yeah, I'll show you when we get done.
Yeah, that's a great... I had no idea. Someone said, I was told I specifically couldn't zoom with that lens.
Wow, somebody didn't tell you the right thing.
It's one of the most exciting things I've done since the pandemic, of being around other folks and doing the interview.
I got it. There we go. We're focused up.
Amazing.
See, we got the face detection on this thing. It's nice.
Yeah. They say it's like one of the best like non-professional professional cameras.
I got to interview and do something I have not done on this vlog, and that is interview and introduce you to someone else. And that is a dear friend of mine, Yumi Kendall.
Go Team Joe! Hi everyone, I'm Yumi. I'm a cellist in the Philadelphia Orchestra along with Joe, who I guess you must know by now because you are watching this. I know it's going to be great to get to play with my friends and colleagues on stage again, safely, and doing what we're supposed to be doing, which is playing our music and sharing it with all of you, who we miss so much. Yeah, it's been a really weird time in the pandemic to keep my inspiration going and practicing, so I'm just trying to do something every day, just practicing every day and picking a long-term goal so that I can just keep myself going a little bit every day. that's the thing that's been keeping me going. And then now that the orchestra is going to be coming back, that's of course the big highlight and what we're looking forward to, what I'm really looking forward to. So excited for what the future holds, and just keeping our fingers crossed we can persevere through this. We got this.
Yumi Kendall is actually the assistant principal cellist of the Philadelphia Orchestra, and we have known each other since before we even started school. We met, that must have been in 1999 in Verbier, Switzerland. Before the Verbier Festival Orchestra even existed, they actually had Juilliard play for a few years, and the Curtis Orchestra played for a few years. And the summer before I started my freshman year, I got to travel to Europe for the very first time and perform with the Curtis Symphony Orchestra as part of the Verbier Festival there, which was amazing. It was amazing. I'll have to talk about that. That was an amazing experience. But I've known Yumi ever since then, and really important thing to think about, like with some of your friends in the college you might be working with now, you could be working with them for a long time, like for the rest of your life. So you want to be nice and pleasant. It's a good reason to be pleasant because you don't know who you might be working with in the future. But very fortunate to be able to have that friendship go from college, and now we are colleagues together in the Philadelphia Orchestra, which is very, very cool. After that, I came home. I did lots of work this afternoon, lots of boring work. I went to the gym. I got a little cardio done today. I am watching the coverage on the landfall of Hurricane Laura. That's actually happening as I am recording this right now. So if you want to get a sense of how late these come after, you'll know, because Hurricane Laura is literally hitting right now, and Jim Cantori is on the Weather Channel talking about the landfall of the hurricane. Of course, hurricanes are terrible things. I'm a weather enthusiast, so I'm excited about the storm. I am not excited about the destruction it is causing. I'm more in awe of the power of nature and its ability to really make us all have to stop and pause. So I am watching that coverage as a weather freak. I might run some more errands. I might go to CVS tonight, even though it's 1 in the morning, and do some emails and then get to bed. I have a lot of meetings tomorrow. It's the same old, y'all. Y'all are getting used to this. I didn't get to play today. That was sad. Norma and Riley are both very upset with me. I know. I might do even some quiet practice later if I can, like really quiet, like barely touching the string. But other than that, y'all, it's been an eventful period for quarantine life because I went someplace and did interviews and saw other people. And maybe I need to see more people the way these videos are going. I know that's what you're thinking. You can leave a comment. It's okay. I hope y'all are enjoying my channel. It's been around for a little bit. We've been going for a few weeks. Hope you've enjoyed it enough to subscribe. Tell your friends about it. I hope to be doing more fun content, maybe meeting more people, doing some more of my Instagram excerpts. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you see. Put it in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Thank you all very much. Have a wonderful evening and stay safe out there, y'all.